welcome to FGR Racing School Part 2, which is going to be talking about overtaking and wheel-to-wheel action on the offensive. So let's start. First corner. This is a thing that I see a lot of people get wrong. Um, and yeah, don't attempt to get first place in the first corner. This is important because what I see way too much is that people just go all out in first corner and they either slide out, they end up ramming someone off, or something like that. It really doesn't matter what kind of position you end up with out of first corner, unless you've been spun around or something like that. Trust me, it's easier to make overtakes once the grid has been spread out more. Try overtaking on second, third corner, stuff like that. Not really first corner. That is not a good opportunity. Because you can get a lot of positions, but also you can lose a lot. So in general, it's not really worth the risk. Um, Now remember, if there are drivers in front of you, you can't brake in your regular place. This is very, very important. It seems like very basic stuff, but I see a lot of people that get this wrong, and I don't really understand why. Because if you see that another driver in front of you is braking, you can also just see like just a tip. You can see their backfire. If their car is backfiring, they're usually letting off the gas or braking. So you can notice stuff like that, but also you should notice the car in front of you slowing down. And if the car in front of you is like right in front of you, brake with them. Because if you don't, you're just gonna end up going into the back of them. So, and fourth point, leave people room. This is just so that you don't get punted off yourself, or you don't end up ramming someone off. And don't be too aggressive. I've seen too many people just go into first corner expecting to come out first place, and then just if it doesn't work out, they just reach quit, which you shouldn't do. The races are plenty long for you to recover from a last place, or even because I personally start most of my races from last place just to see how it turns out, and I've been rather successful with that. So, overtaking. I've drawn up some diagrams here. You can take a look at them. And the main action which causes you to overtake is getting beside your opponent. Again, pretty basic stuff. So most overtakes are performed by the driver in front of you making a mistake, and you just capitalizing off that. Because people do make mistakes, and people do slide off the track, and you just have to look out for that. So yeah, you can try to perform a switchback, which is on the second picture on the right. So basically, if the red line is defending and you're on the outside, uh, if the red line, the car kind of gets wide and goes wide, you can try to get up the inside. But yeah, you can also try hanging it around the outside of the opponent if they leave you space. I've actually linked down below two instances of something like on an overtake like that is shown on the left diagram. That has actually happened to me, and hanging it around the outside also down below, so you can take a look at that. But that should be enough for overtaking.